know how he do it. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it all the way live.
Broadcasting live from Hutchinson, Kansas.
Well, I'm sitting here with a linguist. I had no idea. I didn't know you were, but I didn't know that you were a wordsmith.
Call Jiggy right now. 267-22-JIGGY.
Daddy money.
Hey, Jiggy, what's happening, man? Reminds me of that David Bowie song. Jiggy play guitar. It's a great name, man. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Presenting.
I'm Mike Massey, and, you can catch me on Jiggy Jag TV and see a few of my trick shots there. Thank you very much.
Jiggy Jaguar.
I never knew what freedom was until I saw you lose yours.
Welcome to hour number 2 of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program. We're live as live can get from the KJAG Radio Studios in Hutchinson, Kansas, 2 to 5 Central, 3 to 6 Eastern, 12 to 3 Pacific, and 24/7 at JiggyJaguar.com on the TuneIn apps and Radio Loyalty. Our podcast is available on iHeartRadio. The Jiggy Jaguar radio program is brought to you by our good friends. That's right. Are you interested in starting a home-based business? Well, now we're going to show you how to generate $2,500 every week from home by simply advertising a phone number. That's right, without ever having to sell, convince, or explain anything to anyone, plus receive professional team leaders to call and close all your prospects for you. Would it be worth 3 minutes of your time? Our system is 100% guaranteed to earn you income, or we'll pay you $1,000 in cash. Call 760-263-6008 right now for a $2,500 per week system. That's 760-263-6008. We're going to go to the telephones. We are going to be talking to Mary Merkel here in just a few moments. She has made a fantastic connection with the folks over at ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Mary, welcome to the program. How are you, my friend?
Thank you. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Now, this is really, really cool. You have made an exciting new connection over there with ABC's Dancing with the Stars. You're also a jewelry designer. Tell me a little bit about this connection. You've got an upcoming accessory feature that essentially the dancers and necklaces and earrings, which are being scooped up backstage and worn on air by the Dancing with the Stars contestants, judges, guest stars, everybody. Tell me about this.
Well, the jewelry is spiritually inspired, and the idea is you wear it to remind yourself of what you're committed to. We have some pieces. The cute little gal from Duck Dynasty was wearing I Am Blessed, which she selected, and we were thrilled to have her featured in that. I think she's very much a blessed gal, and she did great on the show. We also had, there was an Olympian, Lolo, and she was wearing a diamond necklace that we like to say it's a diamond that dances because it sparkles and it does actually move.
Wow.
And then the side of it says love and light, and that was supposed to be about the inspiration of, diamonds are light, but then you have to have heart. So it's been exciting and fun. I just got back from L.A. where they did the first 2 nights.
We've got Mary Merkel with us today here on the program. She joins us live talking about this unique connection that she has with ABC's Dancing with the Stars. She's a jewelry designer, and she joins us live. Now, the judges, the guest stars, the contestants, everybody I was talking about there, they've worn these. It's basically they've graced the backstage lounge, beautiful yet sublimely,
spiritually steeped in spirituality.
Yes. Tell us about these designs here, my friend. Tell me about these.
Well, we own the trademark on I Am Blessed. We also have pieces that say I Am Healed, and we put a pink sapphire in for breast cancer awareness. And we also do a piece that says I Am Fearless. And we've been in business for almost 14 years now, and we've been blessed and lucky to have people respond beautifully to the pieces. So it's the idea is it's a talisman that reminds you of what you're committed to in your life. So when you wake up in the morning and you are driving and you have a ring that says I am blessed, while you're in traffic and kind of worrying about road rage or whatever, you look down on your steering wheel and you see, I am blessed. It just has you stop and think for a minute, because when we compare ourselves to a lot of other people who are less fortunate in the world, we need to sometimes remember that the fact that we're even driving a car is a blessing, right?
Very much so. How did you get interested in jewelry design and things of that nature?
I'm a sculptor. I have a master's degree in fine art, and I was working in New York City, and I was making very large steel sculptures that were like 7 feet tall, and it's not easy to sell 7-foot steel-welded sculptures in New York City. There isn't a lot of room for them, so I started making jewelry because they were like little sculpture, and after a while I realized I wanted to do something that made a difference in the world. So instead of the necklaces that have just company names on them, I thought it would be important to have words that actually made a difference in somebody's life, at least in my opinion. My humble opinion.
Now, this is so cool. You've managed. Is this? I know that you've worked with many stars in the past. Jennifer Aniston, Demi Moore, Halle Berry, all these people. They're amazed by your designs. They love your jewelry. Why is this?
Well, I think that they're normal human beings like the rest of us. We all could use a little bit of grounding, but I think in Hollywood they tend to like to have something a little bit more to get grounded with, and I think what happens is why we hear about them is they're making movies and they're in the press anyway, so it just sort of became a big trend in all of fashion, actually. You know, you see words on jewelry all the time nowadays, which is a good thing, but it all started about 14 years ago when I had my first piece, and it was in People magazine, and it just exploded from there.
What was that like for you, being in People magazine after spending several years, designing jewelry? Yeah, and as a starving artist, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. It was really good. I actually started working from home, so I've been selling for over the years now. It's been thousands of different kinds of pieces that they've been on the Today Show. They've been on Good Morning America. We appreciate it, and it's really great because every piece is actually moves through our own hands, and the fact that they say love or grace or wisdom, it makes a difference for us even because it reminds us to have humility and be grateful as well.
We've got Mary Merkel with us today. She's a designer, and she's done a lot of things in the fashion world, designing jewelry and doing things as how do you start your day as a jewelry designer? I've always wondered, like we talk to authors and people all the time on this broadcast, and they talk about how they when they feel like it, they start writing for the day, or they have structured times. Is there structured times that you design jewelry or anything of that nature?
Well, when I wake up in the morning, I'm usually pretty much raring to go, but I need, just like the jewelry I was making, need to feel grounded and connected to what it is I'm doing. So I wake up in the morning, I have a cup of coffee or a green tea, and then I do some yoga, I'll do some journaling, I'll listen to some really great music that's very calming, and I get centered, and some people, they'll list off what they're grateful for in the morning or before they go to bed at night. I pretty much channel all of that into my work during the day. But there's sort of like a ritual. I need to make myself focused in the morning, and then the rest of the day is filled with producing the inspiration that I woke up with.
Now, how do we get a hold of you online? Where's the best spot?
I have a website. It's marymargrill.com, and then it's spelled MaryMargrill.com. .com, and I'm also available on Amazon now, Amazon.com.
That's pretty cool. So you can just buy the jewelry right off Amazon.
Yep, you can order it off of Amazon as well.
Well, Mary, I appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for coming on. Really enjoyed the conversation.
Thank you. I am glad to be available, and thank you for inviting me.
Definitely. Well, have yourself a wonderful day. We'll talk soon. Thanks, Mary.
You too.
Appreciate it.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Mary Markrell with us today here on the program. If you want to get a hold of us on the Facebook, you can do so, facebook.com/the Jiggy Jaguar.